Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly check-in for the 12th to the 18th of November. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please see the information in the description box below the video. You're also welcome to like, share or comment on the video as well, and you're welcome to subscribe to the channel too. So these here will be the oracle decks that I'm using for today's reading, and we're going to get straight into it. So we're going to start off with the Power of Surrender card, and that will be your main theme for the week. So let's see what comes up for you. So what does Sagittarius need to know for the 12th to the 18th of November, please? What's the main theme here for you? Anything at all? We have surrender to your intuition. So tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So we'll put that here. And we'll get your theme from the tarot as well. So let's see what the main energy, main theme is for you from the tarot cards as well. So what else does Sagittarius need to know? What else does Sagittarius need to know? Ooh, those are some big cards there, aren't they? So the Hierophant and the Death card. Okay, that's your main theme. And we'll get your energy specifically, so how you're dealing with the situation or the... Right, Ten of Swords. Okay, well, I mean, Death, Ten of Swords. Big transformation, isn't it, by the looks of it? You might be gaining some new spiritual beliefs, or a new spiritual system or process is coming to mind as well. Okay, any external or surrounding energies, please. You've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So that speaks to me. I mean, with these energies as well, like the Ten of Swords and Death, it's needing to let go of something. Maybe you're letting go of some spiritual beliefs or old beliefs to sort of gain new ones or be open to new ones. Anything else? Kind of getting the vibes that there may be someone out there who is I don't want to say switching religions, but that comes to mind. Like you may be, as I said, you might be pursuing new religious beliefs, so that would be switching in a way, wouldn't it? And then you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords can be about knowledge, authority, expression as well, intellectual expression. So let's clarify. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant and the Death card. And I did have to take a brief pause there if you noticed any flickering in the video. So the Hierophant and the Death card as your main theme. Why are they there, please, as the main theme or focal point for Sagittarius? You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. Anything else? You've got the Six of Cups. Anything else? Ten of Cups in reverse. And we'll get one more. Well, we get two more. We get the Knight of Wands and the Justice card. So it's giving me the impression here, you might be standing up for what you believe in. There's a sense of standing up for what you believe in. Let's look at that Six of Cups on its own and see what comes up for that. So as I said, those beliefs, it could be spiritual. I'm getting a strong spiritual vibe here. There could be something here about your moral code as well, with the Hierophant there and the Justice card. That could be about a moral code, but let's see. Let's see why that Six of Cups is there. So we have the Magician and the Five of Cups. I would say with the Eight of Pentacles and Six of Cups there is a potential that you might kind of be doing some shadow work or inner work. Let's get one more for that. That's the impression I'm getting. So in order to stand up for yourself and what you believe in, you'd need to do shadow work to sort of assess or reassess what your beliefs are, what you want them to be now. So that's where that's coming from. Anything else? You might be contemplating where you could be happier in your life as well with that Ten of Cups, because it's upside down. It's kind of, it could be the potential for happiness or greater happiness, and it's kind of putting in the effort and the work and changing that. So if there is anything with beliefs, it might be again adapting or adopting new beliefs, and that would be what would make you happier. So anything else with that Six of Cups, please? Anything else with the Six of Cups? Or for the Six of Cups? Right, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Sun and the Moon. I love when the Sun and the Moon come out together. Yeah, so I would say this Six of Cups, I mean, Judgment isn't here, but it's almost like this feels like Judgment with these cards. So it's kind of being willing to start again. So again, as I say, in terms of beliefs, you might be willing to reassess or adapt, or I don't know if it's change, but it's some sort of evolution in terms of your beliefs. That's what's coming to mind here. And then whenever the Sun and the Moon come out together, it's like illuminating the shadows, illuminating your fears, possibly illuminating hidden parts of yourself. So I would say there's definitely a transformation coming about with you. And it's probably connected to your beliefs, very likely spiritual beliefs here as well. And as I said, standing up for what you believe in and what will make you happier too. So let's put these back. And you would need your intuition for that, wouldn't you? To sort of, you'd need to trust your intuition for sure to know what feels right for you. So let's put these back. So Ten of Swords, I've said it in the last week's check-in as well, and I think probably in the November monthlies as well, which is also available to watch if you want to see that. We're in Scorpio season, so it is it's a massive period of transformation for a lot of people. So it doesn't surprise me that this is still like a running theme. So again, I would say one cycle or period of your life or situation is over now. And yeah, again, something about your beliefs will probably change in the process. So that's your energy specifically. You may be choosing to let go of something, or you may have no choice, to be honest. If you're going through a transformation, if there is any awakening involved, potentially, there could even be situations around you that are ending and you have no power over. But it feels inevitable, I think, is the point I'm trying to make. Whether it's that you're choosing to end something or it's happening anyway, it kind of feels inevitable, like there's not a way to stop it, if that makes any sense. I mean, I know I often talk about being empowered, etc., etc. But when we can't control a situation and something happens anyway, you can still be empowered in the way that you deal with the situation, can't you, and how you respond or react to it. So Ten of Swords, why is that there, please? Oh my God, Ten of Swords as well. Yeah, it's inevitable. I would say with two Ten of Swords, whatever's ending, it's inevitable, whether by choice or not. Anything else? Oh God, okay. Three of Swords. Yeah, I know that was a dramatic, oh God, but death, the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. I'm not talking about a literal death. I mean, I wouldn't predict a death. It could be that there's something you're dealing with. Okay, there is a possibility that somebody could potentially be dealing with the death of an authority. I can't think of another word apart from authority to describe the Hierophant. Leader type of person, whether that is a literal leader like a community leader, or someone in your family. You know, like you may have a matriarch or patriarch in the family who's passed away, but I'm not predicting that's going to happen. That would be something that has already happened. There's also a possibility that part of this, or your change in beliefs, could be about how you view death as well. That's something that's come into mind. And that can be in different ways. It could be that you like something as simple as contemplating what your bucket list is. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve in life before your life, before you get to the end of your life? Or it could be that there's something in you, like a light bulb moment has come from contemplating mortality or somebody else's death. But as I say, I'm not predicting. I would never intentionally try to predict a death. But if that has happened, then it's something that's already happened. I wouldn't predict it. But clearly there's pain here, with 2 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords as well. But the Death card, I never take it as literal in readings. If a message comes through that says something's already happened, yeah, but I wouldn't predict it or anything like that, or take it as a literal death. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, you've got so many cards of endings here, Sagittarius. 10 of Wands now. That's where you're at the end of a period of burden, or a feeling of burden. You're that letting go energy, needing to let go of something. And I keep saying it's inevitable, whether by choice or not. There is something that inevitably has to end here, or is ending. You've got the 8 of Cups as well. I mean, that's literally walking away, so that's another ending. I mean, this is your energy. This is how you're dealing with things. So I would say that if you're not already taking action to end something, you're at the very least aware of it. Because the 10 of Wands is where you are still carrying the burdens, but you're at the end now, so you're about to drop them. And then you would go back to the Ace of Wands. That's where you start again. The 8 of Cups is where you may not have physically walked away, but emotionally you're fully aware that something's done, something's over, or something needs to be over. And then, as I said, with the Swords, it's the thoughts, isn't it? Mentally something's coming to an end, or it's over, or you're very aware of it needing to end. Let's get one more for that. I may look at the 8 of Cups potentially to see what you're walking away from. Yeah, this is where if you're walking away from one thing, you're moving towards something else. I mean, with the 8 of Cups there, with the 2 of Wands, it could be a spiritual journey, a new spiritual journey, or just a new journey in general you're beginning in your life. Like, say if you decided to move to another country and you want to start a life in a new country, it's a new journey for you, isn't it? Or you want to start a new career path, or you leave a long-term relationship. It's all part of pursuing a new path, isn't it? So let's have a quick look at the 8 of Cups, and then I think I will finish with that 10 of Swords. So the 8 of Cups, oh, that's independence, isn't it? That 9 of Pentacles, or it can be independence. It's often come up as liberation for me as well, in a lot of readings. And liberation in terms of your beliefs, if you're letting go of a bunch of old beliefs that felt burdensome, then that would be liberation. There's stress here with the 9 of Swords. I mean, I would say you're walking away from that. You're freeing yourself from that, or liberating yourself from that. Anything else? From that energy, which is an energy of anxiety. Yep, it's the Hermit goes off on a journey, don't they? So it's like you're going off on your own journey to free yourself. You are probably following your own beliefs at this point in time. So I'll put these back and we will move on to any external or surrounding energies for you. It is possible that this external energy is someone that has held on to you, and they need to let go. You could be leaving someone behind, whether it is a a romantic partner or something else. Sometimes it can be about family, can't it? If the family hold on too tight to you and you need your freedom to go off into the world and kind of make your own mark, really, don't you? It doesn't mean you cut them off completely if you don't want to, but it's just that you need space to figure out who you are and what you believe. So it could be another person or people that have held on to you too tightly. It could be you the external energy can be like an energy around you that's kind of pushing you to let go and change. I mean, I did keep saying with that Ten of Swords, it felt like it was inevitable. So you may be feeling this sort of inspiration, pressure, whatever you want to call it, that you need to let go of something. Could be a situation you're letting go of, or feeling the need to let go of a situation, or a situation has let go of you. But this is physical, it's Four of Pentacles, isn't it? So let's see, why is that there as the external or surrounding energy? Oh, okay, Five of Pentacles. Try that again. See, I mean, if it was a relationship, we've got the Lovers here and the Four of Wands coming after the Five of Pentacles. That potentially is the end of a long-term relationship. But I'm going to try that again. Okay. I think what I said about the Four of Pentacles pretty much sums up the Five of Pentacles. There's not really a need to elaborate on that. It's the same thing with it being in reverse. It's letting something go, leaving something behind, rejecting something. Possibly you could be rejecting old beliefs, as I've said it before, or a way of life even. So the Star, I mean, this is where if you let something go, you have hope that you can create a new path or follow a better path for you. Anything else here? Tower. God, you've got massive cards, really massive cards. I mean, that is where there's a massive change, isn't there? So whatever you're letting go of, it's in a way, it kind of creates a new slate, a clean slate for you, doesn't it? Anything else? And I probably will look at the Tower on its, wow, okay, Five of Cups. I probably will look at the Tower on its own. So within this situation, I mean, we've already seen the Three of Swords, Ten of Swords twice. It's not easy. This looks difficult, painful, potentially, whether it means that it's just you that is hurt. You could be leaving something behind that has hurt you emotionally. There could be other people involved. They may be hurt in the situation as well. You have to be honest, got a lot of painful cards that can be perceived as painful with the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords twice, the Three of Swords. But as I say, it looks like whatever's going on, whatever's evolving or transforming, is necessary to create like a clean slate for you. Anything else? And so that you can pursue a new path. We've got the Four of Cups there as well now. Wow. So whatever was going on here, you weren't happy. Clearly you weren't happy. Let's look at the Tower on its own. Yeah, again, that inevitability, and I think that may go in your title actually. So you have with the, oh God, this again. So there is, I'm not going to lie, there is a potential that somebody is leaving potentially a relationship behind. I mean, there may have been a clash of beliefs, to be honest, with the cards of about beliefs coming up and spiritual beliefs. Maybe there was a clash of spiritual beliefs and it's just like, we can't do this anymore. It's never going to work. Anything else for that Tower card? I mean, if not a romantic relationship, the Lovers, it's connections with something that we love is in it. So it could be other people around you, like family members. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's just close, very profound connections. And then the Four of Wands, it can be about home. It can be a foundation. So again, that example I gave of family, distancing yourself from family or something like that. Anything else? Okay, that's good, the Ace of Cups. So I would say that whatever you're leaving behind, or however a clean slate comes about, it's so that you can honor yourself, to be honest, and honor the way you feel. Anything else? Okay, yeah, this is where you are now able to pursue a new path. You're able to have new dreams, new hopes, new aspirations with that Three of Wands there. But you need a clean slate first. So I'll leave that there. And we will move on to your guidance. So King of Swords, I mean, the first thing I would say is stand by your beliefs. And your beliefs can be part of your intuition, can't they? Or your intuition can guide your beliefs at the very least. And another thing I'm getting with the King of Swords is you are your own authority, because the Hierophant is often, it can, in a way, I mean, it can be spiritual guidance, like a spiritual teacher, but it can also be where you're kind of being controlled, or others are trying to control you, aren't they, and make you follow their rules. But as I say, it looks like you're leaving that behind. So you may be coming into your own sense of authority and hence changing beliefs. But let's see if anything else comes up for that King of Swords as your advice. You have the Sun, which is brilliant. I mean, it's a nice card to get with the King of Swords, because that's where you are very clear about what you believe in. Anything else with that King of Swords? Hermit, again, you'd have a very strong sense of your own beliefs with this Hermit. He's his own guiding light. He follows his own path. Nobody can tell him what to do, can they? Anything else for the King of Swords, please? Right, I will take the ones that have fallen here. There's a few that have turned over here. Again, Emperor, being your own sense of authority. And Scorpio got this, didn't they, last week? I believe they got something about I can't remember, but authority was in their title, and it was about them regaining their sense of authority. It could be their one of their weeklies or monthlies. So I never say it, but these messages aren't just for Sagittarius sun signs, and I need to start saying it. You're the first video I'm recording for the for this weekly check-in, so I need to say it with the other readings as well, so people are clear. It can be for your sun, moon, rising as well. Sometimes maybe it might be relevant to your north node, but I would say sun, moon, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, it can be relevant. I mean, I know that sometimes the readings for my rising sign are more relevant than the one for my actual sun sign. So yeah, you may, if your rising or moon sign is Scorpio, you may want to check some of their readings out as well, or at least look at the titles, because you might feel like you resonate with the title. But again, just this sense of authority and following your own path. I mean, the Chariot can be about movement, but it's also about discipline. And it can be about regaining control as well, like you're controlling the Sphinxes here. So anything else for that? I mean, the cards that did want to come out, and I think I might as well keep them, they flipped upright in the deck. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So King of Swords, sorry, again, that sense of your own authority. Yeah, just your own authority. And then you get the Ace of Pentacles. That's like creating your own new opportunity, but it's based on a strong sense of your own authority and your own beliefs. So I think I'll leave that there. There's nothing else to clarify. I'm just mentally trying to think of your title, because so many different things have come up. But I do think the inevitability part has to go in there somewhere, doesn't it? So let's get a final bit of advice from you. And for this, I'm using a deck that I think I've probably only used it once in readings on the channel, or a couple of times. So the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. So any final advice for Sagittarius? Final advice for Sagittarius, please. Final bit of advice for Sagittarius. Oh, wow. Okay, that is just that. The Four of Pentacles, Death, the Ten of Swords wrapped up in one, isn't it, with that release card? So I will read the messages from the book. Where am I going to put that? I think I'll put that one there. And we have mysticism as well. So that, as I said, I don't use this book very often, or I haven't recently. So that might be about your beliefs, actually. But let's get the book and I will read the messages. These are excessively long. Let me decide what I want to read from these books for. Oh God, actually, I've just opened the book and it's straight on the release page, coincidentally. Yeah, I'll read the whole message. I might as well. So, release, Shadow Grey Storm. I can no longer keep your secrets. So the legend, because they have a little story behind it. Nikita cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when Shadow Grey Storm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things she has said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart, ready to forgive herself and others. So the inspiration says this is about personal responsibility and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris. I like that, because we talked about a clean slate, and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. So again, that could be a change of beliefs. It's not necessarily saying that when it says release of blame, it's sort of taking, I mean, yes, it's taking accountability for your own shadows, but not focusing on blaming others for things that has happened to you. I don't mean that you don't don't hold them accountable for whatever they've done, if they've done anything that has wronged you or treated you unfairly, but not focusing on that. So that would be leaving that behind so that you can move forward. What else does it say? It says a personal inquiry. This indicates healing family of origin issues. Okay. Am I ready to face my past and let go? So I think I mentioned earlier something about the, an authority figure potentially in your family, a patriarch or matriarch, or anyone who's tried to sort of control you. So that could be relevant here. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Key ideas are release, dwelling on past, righteous anger, changing consciousness. So that would be beliefs, wouldn't it? Judgment Day, seeing clearly, which was mentioned here as well, around about there. Hidden truth, great discovery. So the great discovery part, that's potentially where you're on your new path. Keywords, healing, remission, integration. That is very interesting. Let's look at the mysticism card quickly. So they do have brief meanings as well, but because we're at the end, I like to give you the full card. So the mysticism one says, this might tie into the intuition part as well, actually. A woman named Aubergine you are not to know. The legend says a woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight. Yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely, if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. A woman approaches, the woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. It sounds like a seance, doesn't it? Right, inspiration. The inspiration says it is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. The personal inquiry says, or inquiry, am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Key ideas here are ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown, and journey, which I constantly mentioned in the reading. Key words here are intuition, courage, uncharted. So I will leave it there. I don't think there's anything else I can add to that. I mean, it was a little bit intense, but as I say, it looks like you are leaving something behind, letting go, so that you can have a clean slate and pursue a new path, potentially to do with your beliefs in general. But yeah, I'm getting a hint of like spiritual beliefs here. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. Again, if you want to book a personal reading, please see the description box for more information on that. You're welcome to like, share and comment on the video, and you are also welcome to subscribe to the channel. But until your next check-in, take care.